welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be all of my Makeup Revolution palettes. There may be some I Heart makeup like this, but yeah, we're just going to get through all the Revolution palettes that I do have. I was actually currently just doing a makeup declutter. I've got rid of all of this. I've not filmed it because I tried filming it and then it all just ended up itching my nose. As we all know, I do suffer with hay fever. So yeah, we're just going to look through the collection here. I'm just going to get started. So the first one that I'm going to show you here is called Parental Advisory Explicit Content, and it is actually a really cool packaging because it does move. And I also do have another one of these that move, but it's actually packed in my suitcase, so we are missing one palette unfortunately, and it's stuck under my bed. So yeah, this one is explicit content, so let's have a look. Now, this here, the whole thing there is a big, huge mirror, so you may get blinded, so I will apologise before it happens. But yeah, this is the palette. As you can see, it is a lot of browns and blues. Beautiful shades of blues. Really, really love this one, and that green right there. Yeah, I just really, really love this palette. It is one of my favourites. So I'm just going to put this, I'll put it there I suppose. My next favourite palette, in fact this next one is my most favourite out of all of my Revolution palettes. This is just so gorgeous, and this was the first one that I actually picked up with the decorated packaging. Most of the packaging for Revolution is just your plain Jane, plain black, you know, and it's a bit boring really. So this one's really, really cool packaging. I'd say they are the best for the packaging, but this one is the Fortune Favours the Brave, and I really love this packaging. It is absolutely gorgeous. But what I love most, of course, is the eyeshadows in this palette. Now, you do get a name sheet, you get one of these in every palette you get, and they get bloody annoying. I have actually come up with an idea. I might actually glue these to, I'm sorry if you're going to get blinded, but I might actually glue these to the mirrors so I don't lose them. But I also know what the names are called, or I might even just bin them. I don't know yet. I'll have to decide. But anyhow, if I can just find something to cover this mirror with. Okay, so as you can see, I hope this isn't too distracting, but as you can see with this palette, there is quite a lot of Marvel eyeshadows in here. You do get brushes with all of the palettes. The only thing that I don't like about this palette is how small the eyeshadows are. But, you know, I suppose it's not a big deal. I mean, you are getting a good amount of eyeshadow, but they are a bit tiny for what it is. I mean, if it meant them making the palette a little bit more bigger, so the eyeshadows could be a bit more bigger, I think would be brilliant. But whatever, I like this palette. It's hardly been touched. I don't even think I've used this palette at all, because I want this one mainly just for my collection. Will I ever lose it? Woo! Will I ever use it? Who knows? Because this is my favourite. So, yep. I do have a few of these ones. My Heart Makeup. I have 1, 2, 3. And there's most probably more in there hidden. So there is 4. Yeah, I just have 4 of these. So let's take a look at these. Let me just tidy this bit up again. Okay. So these ones are the ones that have the see-through packaging. I do like the idea of having the see-through packaging. It's very easy if you want to look for a shade that you want. You don't have to keep opening them all. So yeah, it does make it a little bit more easy. The only thing that I'm not so keen on about these ones, these 4, is that they're pretty much all the same, really. Like, you have browns in them all. When I show you these 4, you will notice that there is a lot of browns. And one thing that I have noticed all around figure is Revlon seem to like their browns and bronze. So most of their palettes are based on browns and bronze. I don't know, but that was such a good formula. I just can't help myself from buying it. So let's take a look anyway, and let's just see. So here is the first one that I'm going to show you, called Paris. These 4 palettes was one of the first that I actually bought of Revolution, and I just fell in love instantly, as I say, because of the formula. The colours are beautiful. You get these right here. There is a lovely pink in there. You get a blue. There's the dark brown, you know, and then you get your lovely brighter colours. So there is that one. The next one that I'm going to show you, there's only one reason why I picked this one up, and it's for one colour only, and this is Wild is the Wind. So let's take a look. So the colour that I wanted in this palette was actually this turquoise. I'd never ever seen a turquoise like this. It's absolutely gorgeous. We are not doing swatches today in this video, guys. I've already tried doing this video with the swatches, and I was sneezing all over the show, and it just was not pleasant to see. That's because of my allergies. So anyway, this blue here is gorgeous too. But yeah, I think this is the only palette out of these 4 that does not have a brown in it. But when you see these ones, like the shimmer ones, believe me, they are high shimmer. And I don't know if you can tell, because I have give these 4 palettes so much love, it's probably wore off now. If I can find one, you'll probably see it on the next palette that I'll show you. But on these bottom 4 colours here, it does say I heart. So there's a little heart print. I don't know how well you can see that, but there is a heart on there with an eye. But yeah, beautiful palette. So the next one, I will point it out to see if you can see it a little bit more better. So this is the only one that you're really going to see it on. So yeah, as I say, it says I heart. So that's really, really adorable. And then on this strip down here, on all of these 4 palettes, it says Obsession. So really, really cool. This green is just gorgeous, beautiful, and this grey, I've never ever seen a grey like this, but it's a grey that has gold glitter, so that is gorgeous. So you know, you do get a very good range of colours in these. Yeah, you really do. You get a gorgeous gold there as well, and believe me, it's a lovely gold. I've lost interest with using these 4 palettes. I'm not sure why. I really just don't know. I really feel like I need to rotate my palettes a bit more often. I do need to start getting back into my makeup a lot more. I have lost a lot of interest over the last 2 years, I'd say, with wearing makeup. But every now and then I do like to dive in there, you know, and give it a good experiment. So I think some of these palettes are going to have to be actually put on my desk, so I see them every morning when I wake up to do my hair and think, oh damn, I'll do my makeup. But anyway, this is my favourite palette out of all of the 4. So this is this one. Did I even tell you what that last one was called? So the last one was called West End Girls. Sorry guys, I've just lost track there. Babbling on as I do. But anyway, this is my favourite, and this one is called Pure Cult. And I like this one because it has different shades of pink. You know, this pink here is just absolutely stunning. As you can see, I've given it much love. I'm not really one for these dark colours anymore. Back in the day, you know, I probably would have dived all over that. If you would have watched my channel right back from the first ever video that I made, we was well into the dark colours. But nowadays, I don't know, I feel like I need brightening up, so to speak. So anyway, swiftly moving on, we're going to take a look at 3 palettes that I have here. These 3 are the Love Heart palettes. These are by I Heart Makeup. These are all Revolution, in case you don't know. They do have 2 brand names, Makeup Revolution and I Heart Makeup, exact same thing. So anyway, I have these 3, which I'm very sadly trying to show you here. There they are. The packaging on these, again, is super duper cute. The first one that I ever got was this black one, so I think we'll start off with this. Now, what attracted me to this was the packaging. the black love heart, but then the velvet feel. Now, if you don't like velvet, this may not be for you. But, yeah, it's really, really cool. I've never seen anything like this before. It is dirty because I've had it for so long. So this one, of course, is called Black Velvet. Again, you get your name sheet. All these palettes, I think they all have a huge mirror on. But this is what the eyeshadows look like. Just loads of browns. Again, you get the odd plum, a very dark silver there. Grey, sorry, not silver. You get like your mauvey colours, your lighter side there. And they've chucked in a very light pink. I don't quite understand why. But I don't know. I don't reach for these palettes, which is such a shame. But I will do because, as I say, I'm going to start putting them on my desk. So the next one I'm going to show you is the next one that I actually bought. Was another fur one. So that first one that I showed you was velvet. This is more furry. And this one's called Naked Underneath. I seem to have lost the name sheet for this, which doesn't really bother me because it's so annoying anyway. But this one doesn't have as many dark colours as that first one. So we have more like the lighter browns and, yeah, like a touch of gold in there with a plum. Gorgeous, gorgeous shades. Yeah. The last one is the purple one. And there is no fancy fur on this or velvet. It's just your plain Jane plastic with an adorable purple heart. I love this palette for the packaging as such. This one is called I Heart Sin. Name sheet. Now this one is way, way different from these other two that I've just shown you, because this one is proper disco palette, Let's Go Party. So, you know, again, you have your browns, you have neutral colours, and then you have your Let's Go Clubbing side. So, yeah, you have like your neon pinks, yellow, these blues, and it's just full of wacky funness. I haven't really played around with this one at all, to be honest. I've swatched the hell out of it. Like, my friends have seen it and they've wanted me to do swatches just so they could have a look at it. So I've done all of that, but I've never actually really used any of the neon colours. So I can't really tell you whether if these are really good neon pigment eyeshadows, because I honestly wouldn't know, and I'd be lying if I said there was. So I don't know, I need to give that one a go. I have got 4 of the chocolate palettes. Also, I will point out, I don't know if I said this at the beginning, but these heart ones are the I Heart Makeup ones. So then these ones are also the I Heart Makeup ones. The first one, of course I'm going to show you, I've got it in my hand, is Pink Fizz. Now there was rumours once upon a time that these actually smelt like chocolate. No, not to me. The best smelling chocolate that you're ever going to get is, in my opinion, the Too Faced chocolate bar. This is the authentic one. I paid a lot of money for this. But yeah, this, oh my god, it smells amazing. And to me, the smell of that palette reminds me of Kinder Eggs, because that's exactly what it smells like to me. But these, when you smell these, I don't smell no chocolate whatsoever. So where everyone's getting the hype of the chocolate scent with these, I'm lost, because I really don't know. But anyway, this is the pink palette. I like this palette. It's nice, bright colours. I love this pink. This grey is really nice. It has like a hint of blue. Really, really cute. And yeah, I just like it. You can tell I've given it a lot of love. Oh, better put the name sheet back in. The next palette I'm going to show you is the dark chocolate one. This is called I Heart Chocolate. Yeah, it's just full of browns. Darker, more of a darker palette, I'd say. You have a splash of pink there, with your plum, you know, and yeah, I think these two here are meant to be like highlighters, I think. But either way, it's a nice palette. And my nose, here we go, guys, they started itching again. So anyway, the next palette is your normal chocolate palette, and this one's called Salted Caramel. Doesn't even smell anything like chocolate, but anyway, this is it. This shade of pink, I feel like, is quite a unique colour because it looks like a pink, but then it has like a more high shine pink. I can't really explain it, it's that weird, but very, very pretty. I love it, and I'm absolutely dribbling over this blue. That is like, yes, get on my eyelids, love it. Okay, so the next palette is the white chocolate. And this one's called the Naked Chocolate Bar. It's not called bar at all, it's just called Naked Chocolate. I'm trying to make stuff up now to make it sound even more fancier. But anyway, this one again is just a load of chocolate colours. But again, it's a lovely shaded palette. I love how they've brought this palette together. I just think it's really nice. If you guys would like me to do any looks on any of these palettes, please drop your comments down below on what palette you want me to use, and I'll come up with something. So the next two palettes I'm going to show you, again, I Heart Makeup. This one is You're Gorgeous. In here you get 10 mattes and 22 shimmers. So let's just do this quick now before I start sneezing all over the show. So at the top you have mattes, bottom 2 rows you have your shimmers, and just really, really gorgeous. Very nice formula, these palettes, these next two palettes. Yeah, I just really, really love them. I can't recall how much every single palette is, but I definitely can assure you that these palettes are no way near £10 each. They are way under there. So the next palette is called You're the Best Thing. You can see how long I've had this palette because it's all like scratched up. And this is probably my most used palette. There's no mirror in there, so why am I doing it? Oh, I know what this palette is. This is the palette that my ex smashed up. Yeah, and I had to somehow bring it back to life. But I did, and I love it. Doesn't really bother me that much because I've used the hell out of it. I've already hit pan there. Some of that one fell out. I've hit pan with that one. And yeah, there were just like a few months where I'd only use this palette to try and use as much as I could of it up. But I love this palette, and this one is going to be sitting on top of my desk so I can get more much love given into this palette. And yeah, the mirror's also smashed out, but that's fine. I prefer them without the mirror, to be honest. So the next palettes that I'm going to show you, I've got quite a lot, guys, is, if I can, is that all of them there? Is it all of them? What's that one? No. Okay, yeah, so the next ones I'm going to show you are these. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these ones. These are the Revolution Salvation palettes. So the first one I'm going to show you here is Unicorns Unite. I love this palette, absolutely. Just look at all of these colours. These make me so, so happy. The only things that I'm not so keen on are the mattes. When I swatched them, they felt a little bit chalky to me. That's just my opinion, guys. Everybody is different. I hope that everybody has better experiences with them than what I have. But for me, I just felt like they're a little bit chalky. But I'll still use them because I'm not a wasteful person. You know, I'm very grateful for the things I have, so I'm going to have to use them. And that's fine. Oh my god, here we go. Next palette, Girls on Film. And this is all, again, browns. Browns, blacks, greys. But, again, it is a really good formula. So, yeah. Not bad. The next one is Redemption Palette Iconic Smoky. So let's take a look. Oh, this palette. I remember buying this palette, and I only got the one in this style because I really, really love the colours, and I've not really touched it. It's only been swatched, but look at that. It is gorgeous. I freaking love it. So this is the first one that I got of this style. I'm pretty darn sure that I did get another one. Was it like unicorns versus mermaids? It may be in here somewhere. No. I don't know. It's probably somewhere, or I've most probably given it away or something. I don't know. But anyway, the next palette that I'm going to show you guys is Give Them Nightmares. So this one's more purples and greens with a hint of blacks and dark colours. Love this palette. Now, if I really, really am in the mood for a dark colour, this is the palette where I'm going to go. Because it's just a gorgeous choice. I really love this green. For those of you that don't know, I'm mad on greens and blues, but these purples in here are just beautiful. So yeah, most definitely that's the palette that I'll be picking up if I do want a nice dark colour. The next palette is Welcome to the Pleasure Dome. Again, dark browns. You get like a few pop of colour over here, but it's not really bright colours, it's just dark. That blue's nice, so I like that. But yeah. Okay, the next ones I'm going to show you, we have 4 of them. Ding, ding, ding. So, this one is called Flawless 2, and I remember as well going into Superdrug, so you can get all these in Superdrug. I don't know whether if they're going to have that Gold Fortune one in anymore. I can't quite remember if that was a limited edition, but anyhow, Flawless 2. Yeah, I remember seeing this with my dad. And again, this has not been used, only swatches. But look at the colours in that. Oh my goodness, look at those two. I love it. And I just love how they have these really bright colours. Nudie colours. And oh, I love these palettes, what I'm showing you right now. The next one is Mermaids Forever. Mermaids Forever. Love mermaids and unicorn things. This is a full pop of colour. That green is totally me all the way. I love that orange one. Beautiful pops of colour. Stunning. Stunning. Love it. Gorgeous. So, next one is Eyes Like Angels. And again, this is another pop of colour. Beautiful shade. Look at that pink. Wow. A fuchsia pink. I love that orange right there. Just gorgeous. So if I wanted a really good pop of colour, but I wanted to do a makeup look on the Makeup Revolution, that's the palette I'd be going to. Gorgeous. The next one is Flawless 1. So this is the original Flawless 1. Again, a load of neutral colours in there. Quite a few dark browns, yet again. If you're wondering why I'm looking over that way, because there's a mirror, so I can see. But yeah, I really, really love this palette. I love all of these palettes. I can't say that enough. Going back to these ones that I was talking about, you will notice when you go in the store and you want to buy these that the boxes are absolutely stunning. You can get them with a black cat on, a black corset, but then you open them up and the packaging's like this. This is the only thing that really put me off with them last ones that I was showing you. So, the next palette that I got in eyeshadow wise was a huge 144 eyeshadow palette. This came out in 2016 because it is the 2016 collection. This is by the Revolution. Looks like this. I actually received this for Christmas in 2016. So, that is the palette. I've given it much love. As you can see, it has been used quite a lot. So yeah, I really do enjoy this palette. This palette has like a bit of everything really. Your bright colours, your darks, your browns, your nudes, neutrals, shimmers and mattes. Love it. The next palettes that I'm going to show you now are my blusher palettes. So I only have 3 and then we are completely done with this collection, guys. So the first palette that I'll show you is one of these palettes that have a see-through window, which is pretty good. It's pretty cool, you know, you get to see what colours are in there. The only thing that I don't like about this palette, they are all very high shimmer. I don't really wear shimmer. I mean, this one would be good for a highlighter, and that's probably it for me. The rest of them I'd most probably wear for eyeshadows. I never ever pick this palette up. I'm actually going to pass this on to my cousin in that bag full of makeup because I just don't bother. So that's going. The next blusher palette I've got is called Sugar and Spice. And it looks like this. I don't mind this palette. The only thing that puts me off it is that we have a red blusher. Not really me. This is not me. There's a lot of colours in here that are not me. 2 here are shimmer. But I will keep it because I do like this one and this one. And I might experiment a little bit with this one and this one. Them 2 I'll probably use for eyeshadow, so it's not going to go to waste, you know. It's going to be used. The last palette that I'm going to show you in this collection is the biggest one that I've got for blusher. This is the Revolution Makeup, the Revolution palette. Ultimate Blush, Light and Contour. So it looks like this. It's quite big. Yeah. So let's take a look. Again, I got this for a gift. I think at Christmas time, I think it was. Oh, lovely. I've just put my finger in it. So anyway, these right here are your highlights. Them 2 middle are your blushes, and the one at the end is your contour. I love this palette. Yes, you do get a couple of shimmers in there, but most of it is mattes. Again, with this palette, I don't use it, but that's because it's always stuck on these shelves behind me. So again, this is going to have to be another palette that I'm just going to have to lay down on my desk and just let me see it. So that is it, guys. That is all of the palettes. One other thing that I will say is that these palettes are very heavy. They have very, very good weight to them. I just wish I could give you prices for how much all these were, but honestly, I cannot remember. I haven't bought Revolution makeup in I don't know how long. And a Revolution makeup haul is going to have to be done this year. We're going to have to do one. Only problem with me is I go absolutely crazy when I do it and I spend way too much money. But I love it. So that's it now for now, guys. I hope you like this video. Comment down below if you do want me to do a makeup look with any of the palettes. Just drop me the name of the palette down below and ask me to do a look with that palette and I'll do it for you guys. So yes, thank you so much for watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications. If you're not yet part of the Sparkle family, then please do sprinkle some black glitter and become part of our little family. One thing I will say is you do not need to own this many palettes. You really don't. This is just like a little hobby for me. I love it. I use it all. I just need to put it out and I just need to go through the whole lot of my desk. If you guys could see my desk right now, your faces would probably hit the floor. Because you all know I am a clean freak and it's just jam-packed of makeup, so I'm going to deal with that today. But yes, I love all of these palettes. They're all amazing. And I'm going to start getting back into them again. So I'm going to leave it there for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching yet again. And I shall see you later with more beauty videos. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye!